I built a website for the UGA Aviation Club, and I'm honestly very proud of the way it turned out. So I went into Reclaim Hosting and I set up a whole new account with their information and their email and stuff. And I set up um, this website for them through there, downloaded WordPress on it, just exactly as we do. And so now all of that is in their hands. And so, yeah, starting with this website, I went ahead and put their social links up here. So we have their Facebook and their Instagram linked. And this is the homepage, got their logo up here. And this picture is awesome. They had so many incredible pictures to send to me just because they're all these beautiful aerial shots of Athens. And this is the tower at the Athens airport, and it's just a really awesome picture to me. So if we scroll down here, I went ahead and put their mission right on the home page, and then this is actually a video that I used and created for their Instagram as promo last semester. So that's really fun. And then I went and I found a plugin. I've realized how awesome plugins can be, but also how not good they can be through this project. But I really liked this plugin that linked their Instagram to it. So you can kind of see as many posts as you want with the load more button. You can click on it and it takes you straight to their actual Instagram account. So this is a really cool plugin. And then right here at my footer, I put all their contact information and then the various pages and a search bar. And then I have a scroll to top button. So going on about page, it just kind of says what they're about, obviously. The team, again, super easy. This page was actually the hardest, I think, for me to set up because getting all the pictures to look like spacing wise right, even though they were like various sizes and some are horizontal and some are vertical, and making the columns sometimes on WordPress can actually get really confusing because you'll have like a column and a column and you can't really tell what's happening. So like even right here, doing like the header with the column and then the other column, my brain started to hurt and sometimes I couldn't like X out of all of it. So this page was actually, even though it's pretty basic, was very frustrating for me to make. So I'm glad that it ended up looking good. The events page, obviously they don't have any current events going on. And then gallery, I really like this page as well because I found an awesome plugin to use for this as well. So my other option to like post all these pictures was to just kind of make columns, which I didn't really want to do. I wanted to look like an actual photo gallery. So right here you can see that you can go to different pages. If you click on any of them, right here, it pulls up, so that's Haley and Amelia, my two friends that are on exec for it. It just kind of pulls up the picture, shows you it more in full screen, yada yada yada. You can come down here and look at the second page of pictures as well. So that was a really powerful plugin that I was able to use. And then the last page that we have is a contact page. So right here you have the option to download this poster if you work in an airport, and you can kind of put the flyer around your airport to promote UGA's Aviation Club. So I think that's a really awesome thing. And then this contact plugin is also a really awesome way for people to contact them. So it's linked straight to their Aviation Club email, and all they would have to do is respond to the email, and it's just that easy. So that's really user friendly for them to be able to kind of go on here. And yeah, I'm really proud of the way it turned out. WordPress was not my friend when I was trying to make my news website. Commerce was better, but I did my news one first and I was not happy with it. But now I've learned to love it, and I've learned how once you kind of figure out the ins and outs of WordPress, how easy it is to manage. And it is kind of difficult to set it up, but now that I have all this ready, it's going to be so easy for me to just pass it off to Amelia and Haley, and they can take it over and easily, like on the events page, they can easily go in and add any current events that they have with ease. The columns are already set up for them, so that'll be awesome. Oddly enough, the thing that I'm really proud of is having this picture of the call tower be full screen. It literally took me like 3 or 4 hours of frustration trying to get it to be full screen because it always would just end up being like right here in the center, like super small. And so I was finally able to edit the CSS for it, and same thing with all my fonts. I was able to edit the CSS for it and upload my own fonts, which I was also really proud of. And I didn't do any of that for my commerce or my news website. But yeah, getting the picture to be full screen was very difficult, but I'm really glad that I was able to figure it out because I think this homepage looks awesome. So yeah, this is the Aviation Club website, and that's kind of the overview of it. So just in general for this class, I just remember sitting there on the first day and being absolutely terrified that this was about building websites and coding, because I honestly had no idea what I had signed up for. I just knew that I was doing the new media certificate, and I looked at Sydney and I was like, okay, so I have to drop because I don't know anything about coding and I can't do it. And then it turned out to be absolutely my favorite class that I've taken in all of college, and definitely the most useful and beneficial class that I've ever taken. And I would find myself just literally sitting down, spending hours doing random things for this class, not really because I had to, but just because I was so intrigued with everything and I absolutely loved it. So, yeah, I think learning HTML and CSS were my favorite part of it. Oh, and one last thing about this website is it's bootstrap friendly. So if you see here, when the page is kind of collapsed, we get this as our navigation bar. So I kind of set it up that way so that it would collapse at that size, yada yada yada. So yeah, that's that.